The art of seduction. It's a dance, a subtle interplay of energies and emotions. It's not just about what you say or do, but how you carry yourself. The quiet confidence that exudes from your very being. Master this, and you'll find that true attraction begins long before the first touch, the first kiss, or even the first word. It's an art form, and if you're ready to unlock it, pay close attention. She gazes at you, not just with her eyes, but with her entire being, her skin, her pulse, that quiet part of her mind which never utters a word. You haven't touched her, not her hand, not her hair, not the small of her back, but something within her has changed. There's no need for words or gestures. The most potent desire doesn't stem from physical touch. It arises from your presence, your silence, the way you enter a room, and how you hold eye contact as if it's a secret meant only for her. Let me share something most men never grasp. Touch is the final step in seduction. True attraction begins long before that. Before the first kiss, before the first word, sometimes even before she realizes it herself. It's in your stance, your stillness, the quiet confidence that doesn't shout but resonates like distant thunder beneath the skin. Master this, and you'll never need to pursue. She'll feel it, follow it, and you'll leave her wondering, dreaming, longing without ever laying a hand on her. This isn't a game, it's an art form. So if you're ready to unlock the kind of attraction women can't explain but never forget, pay close attention. Sign 1. The art of deep presence. There's a moment when she doesn't speak, she feels it. It's in the way her breath pauses, not from fear or confusion, but from being truly seen. A man steps into her space and doesn't just look at her, he studies her. Not with desire, but with understanding. In his gaze, she's not just an object of attraction. She's a story he wants to uncover page by page. That's presence, and it's intoxicating. Women live in a world where men often overlook them. But a man who makes her feel like the only one in the room doesn't need to say a word. Let me set the scene. She's across the table, candlelight flickering against the glass, laughter and music in the background, but his eyes never leave hers. He listens to her words as if they hold the secrets of the universe, and in that stillness, she melts. He's not trying to impress her or desperately seeking connection. He's simply there, grounded, focused, powerful. That presence is more sensual than a touch because what she craves isn't physical contact. It's a man who captivates her soul with his attention. Her body responds, her breath shifts, her spine straightens, her pupils dilate. This isn't foreplay, it's mental seduction, the moment before anything begins, where everything is possible. And the best part? You don't need a perfect physique or cheesy lines. You just need to slow down. Let her feel the weight of your stillness. Hold eye contact longer than what feels comfortable. Don't blink, don't smirk, don't break the spell. She'll fidget, adjust her hair, look away only to glance back. That's when you'll know it's working. She feels exposed, not because of what you've done, but because of what you've noticed. Presence is the new seduction, and the man who masters it never begs for attention. He commands it. Sign 2, the whisper of words. Most men talk, but few know how to speak, and even fewer understand that the right voice, with the right rhythm, can make a woman's body respond as if touched in unseen places. Here's the secret. It's not what you say, but how you say it. A woman's arousal begins in her mind. She imagines faster than you can act. She feels before she's touched. She responds before she's even aware of it. That's why your voice matters. Low, calm, measured. Not loud or arrogant, not trying to convince her of anything. Just speaking as if the words themselves have weight, as if each syllable is a slow drop of wine sliding down the edge of a glass. Ask her about her day not with routine politeness, but with genuine interest. Tell her what you notice, not with flattery, but with depth. Say her name, let it linger in the air like warmth. Describe her lips, not like a poet, but like a man who's been thinking about them for hours. Noticing their curve, wondering what silence feels like between them. When you speak, don't fill the air with noise. Let it breathe. Let her fill the silence with thoughts of you. Women are addicted to imagination. They want to be mentally seduced, drawn in by a man who speaks less like a salesman and more like a slow dance. Tone matters. A whisper at the right moment is more powerful than a shout. A pause in your sentence is more erotic than a groan. You're not trying to excite her body. You're awakening her nervous system, her emotions, her instincts. When she hears your voice and her thighs tense, that's not coincidence. It's vocal foreplay. And when you master it, you'll never have to ask her to come closer. She already will be. Sign 3, emotional teasing. Here's something Hollywood gets wrong. They show shirtless men flexing in slow motion, physical closeness, breathless kisses. But what they don't show is the psychological buildup, the tension, the teasing, the game of come closer, now wait. That's where the fire starts, and you are the match. Emotional teasing isn't manipulation, it's deliberate distance. It's the space between wanting and receiving, and women love it. Here's how it works. Let her know you're interested, but don't give her everything. Compliment her, but only once. Say something bold, then go silent. Touch her hand by accident and don't apologize. Create tension, then lean back and let it simmer. She'll lean in. Tell her she looks good tonight, but say it like you already expected it. Then change the subject casually. Her mind will race because emotional teasing is about contrast. Warm, then cool, open, then unreadable, soft gaze, then looking away. It's not about confusing her, it's about stimulating her curiosity. And that curiosity is electric. You want her thinking, what does he want? Why did he say that? Why do I feel this way around him? You want her to yearn for clarity. And in that yearning, she feels you more deeply than she's felt men she's kissed. Emotionally teasing a woman is like pulling a string attached to her spine. Tug gently, then stop. She'll chase the feeling because what turns her on most isn't what she gets. It's what she's waiting for. There's a moment when the tension is thick. She leans in just a little too close. Her breath is right there, her skin almost brushing yours. She's giving you that look, the one that says now. But instead of taking it, you smile slowly and lean back. You didn't reject her, you didn't say no. You simply didn't chase the moment. You controlled it, and that makes her unravel. See, most men don't understand this. What you resist becomes what she obsesses over. When you show her that you feel the pull but you're not a slave to it, you go from attractive to unforgettable. It's not about playing hard to get. It's about being so composed, so centered, so completely in control of yourself that she begins to question her control. You trigger something ancient in her, a primal respect, a sensual craving. Because every other man would have lunged. Every other man would have kissed her, grabbed her, lost himself. But not you. You could have her, but you don't. And that restraint becomes the most erotic thing she's ever felt. It's not in what you do, it's in what you choose not to do. Let your fingertips hover without landing. Let your compliment almost drop from your lips, but don't say it. Let your eyes roam just enough to suggest, but never enough to confirm. That's what gets her, because in your restraint, she imagines. And what a woman imagines turns her on more than anything she's ever felt. You give her the fantasy of being wanted deeply, powerfully, unmistakably, but also the thrill of not knowing when that want will turn into action. And she'll replay that moment again and again while you're already 3 steps ahead. Because every other man would have lunged. Every other man would have kissed her, grabbed her, lost himself. But not you. You could have her, but you don't. And that restraint becomes the most erotic thing she's ever felt. It's not in what you do, it's in what you choose not to do. Let your fingertips hover without landing. Let your compliment almost drop from your lips, but don't say it. Let your eyes roam just enough to suggest, but never enough to confirm. That's what gets her, because in your restraint, she imagines. And what a woman imagines turns her on more than anything she's ever felt. You give her the fantasy of being wanted deeply, powerfully, unmistakably, but also the thrill of not knowing when that want will turn into action. And she'll replay that moment again and again while you're already 3 steps ahead. Sign 5. The seduction of mystery. Some men explain too much, they overtalk, overshare, overtry. But the man she dreams about at night is the one she doesn't fully understand. He says less but means more. He disappears when she expects a reply, he shows up when she stops hoping, and he never reveals his full hand. That's mystery, and it drives her wild. Because mystery doesn't mean being cold or distant. It means being unreadable, unpredictable. It means you don't spill your entire story on the first date. You let her pull it out of you slowly, like undressing your mind. She wants to unwrap you, but every layer reveals just enough to make her crave the next. This is where most men fail. They're too eager to impress, too eager to say, "Look at me, I'm a good guy." But high-value seduction whispers, "You'll want to figure me out, you never really will." That whisper, that uncertainty, that space, that's where she falls. Not because you chased her, but because she started chasing the idea of you. She replays your phrases in her mind, analyzes your pauses, overthinks your smirk, and while she's in that emotional loop, she's getting turned on not by your body but by your mystery. The beautiful twist comes when you finally lean in, when you finally reveal something vulnerable, powerful, or seductive. She'll feel like she's been given a reward, not a fact, a privilege. The mystery builds her tension, and the reveal is her release before you disappear back into the world. If you felt even a flicker of curiosity, if this stirred something deeper than just interest, then hit that subscribe button. Because this isn't just a channel, it's a secret room for men who know they're not like the rest. Here, we don't chase, we attract. We don't impress, we intrigue. And we don't just talk about women, we understand them. So if you're done playing small, if you're ready to master the art of seduction without saying a word, join us. Click subscribe and let's begin your transformation. Because trust me, she's already watching, and next time she won't just look, she'll feel.